Government can't come after you if they're shut down, right? Okay. It's Ace Houdi and JMP Beatz. I'm gonna call this little ditty the DJ Chump Freestyle. Oh great, another political song. I bet he's gonna talk about Kaepernick. I support his cause, but I would rather discuss the Mad Hatter we have acting as president. Acting irrational instead of acting compassionate. He's paranoid, cleaning the cobwebs out of the back of his cabinet. Stoking the fear has us believing our neighbors are terrorists. I gotta say it's embarrassing. He doesn't say a word about the victims who die at the hands of Americans. He's got a sweet spot for the rich, even better if you represent the Aryans. It's good people on both sides. Doesn't matter who's holding the AR with the cherry red tactical lens, or who's gassing up their car knowing they're gonna drive down a crowded street full of pedestrians. It doesn't matter who's willing to die for a statue they didn't even know exists until someone said we gotta rally the troops. We'll be cracking some heads, yeah, we'll be cracking some heads. Where are we now? People are still getting typecast. The commander-in-chief kicks and screams like he has a diaper rash. And those Democrats, they finally decided to fight back. So we're seeing checks and balances other than the bank. It's finally coming from the right branch. And meanwhile in Flint, all the water still looks like a swamp bottom. And we're seeing the stocks drop and all the charts looking like the monitor of a patient with heart problems. People can't afford the medication, so they start chopping their pills in half, hoping they can make it to the next paycheck without their heart stopping. I think we need stiff karma for Big Pharma. They want to keep us sick, cause that means big dollars for these rich doctors. Anyway, back to our boy Donnie Tiny Hands. Shout out to Jimmy Dore. He shook the world when he pulled out of the Paris Accords. He shook the world when he started talking about using nukes like a chariot horse. And now he's saying our biggest priority is a wall we can barely afford. He's still trying to compete with China. If they have a wall, we should have a wall. America first. We're supposed to trust this great businessman and just ignore all the carrier reports. Illegal immigrants, medieval precedents. Who let Joffrey become a president? Tell me who's gonna work these jobs if we deport any Mexican who can't provide proof they have a permanent residence. Hours in the hot sun, bent over rows of lettuce. Seems like a hell of a regiment. Damn, I promised myself I wouldn't be lecturing, but it's about time we come to terms with the fact that we wouldn't have any agricultural businesses if it wasn't for the work of these immigrants. So instead of trying to look dapper in that MAGA hat screaming I really hate you, why don't you think about who makes America's great food, then take a minute to kindly say thank you. There's no need to say I hate you, just say thank you.